Hey, what's going on everyone? Evo94 back with another action figure review, and today we're looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Stilt Man Build-A-Figure wave. This is Marvel's Prowler, based off of the movie version of Prowler, our last movie variation or figure from this wave. The other two figures are just comic-based figures. So we've reviewed Miles Morales, Peter B. Parker, and Gwen Stacy / Spider-Ham. Now we're on to Prowler. So 90% to 85% of this wave is Into the Spider-Verse, which is awesome. I want more. So very cool. Hopefully we get a wave 2. Now here's Prowler. We got a briefcase there with some of the parts for Stilt Man down below. Looks like the hand and arm. On the side we get the nice cool animation art style there on the back as well right here. And we get the lineup of figures, and we get a read up that says, equipped with an armored suit and gadget-filled wrist gauntlets, Prowler pursues his enemies under the cover of darkness. So guys, if you guys are interested in the wave, check out the links down below to BBTS where you guys can order yourself a set. So Prowler himself does not come with any accessories except for the briefcase, but in terms of hands and heads, like the other three Into the Spider-Verse figures that we've seen already, nothing for this guy, nothing at all. So we do, as I mentioned, get a briefcase here. So right off the bat, let's just knock out the accessories. It's a very animated, cartoony-ish colored briefcase. It opens up, which is a surprise. I didn't expect it to open up. And we have a bunch of money in there. Cartoony money. That comes off. Kind of looks weird there. It looks like a little plate. But at least it's removable in case you don't want money in there. You can put whatever you want. But the money inside's a nice touch. I didn't realize this came with this figure. And of course it's animated looking. Just say the 100. And pretty cool detail in my opinion. Last but not least, we get the arms to Stilt Man, or just a arm, sorry, the right arm, and a fist hand, so you can swap out the hands there. So we're that much closer to building our Stilt Man. So here's a closer shot at Prowler, and Prowler is also the only figure that does not come with an unmasked head, which is kind of sad. I wish he did come with an unmasked head. That would have been cool, little added touch, or maybe one of those half mask on his head / face showing head sculpts, kind of like the Peter B. Parker that we got right here. But I am happy that this figure is a all new sculpt. It's not just a reuse of the classic comic base Prowler that we got a couple years ago. And I can just confirm and say that this wave is just a hit, in my opinion. At least if you're a big fan of the movie. If you don't care about the movie, then you're not going to care about this wave at all unless you want the comic-based figures like the Hand Ninja and Frogman, and that's it. But if you're really digging the movie, I mean, this wave is a hit, in my opinion. I think they knocked it out of the ballpark in terms of likeness and paint, design, everything. These figures are probably the best looking 6-inch scale Into the Spider-Verse movies, and affordable too, figures of the movie. Definitely, because I know we're getting imports from, I want to say Mayfex is making some. They're definitely going to be like $100 each, so I don't think you want to spend that much, so these are good alternatives. But anyways, let's focus on Prowler here. Overall, looking good. The arms kind of separate a bit much, and they stay out, so that's one little gripe, but it's not a big deal. I love the colors here, the purple, different purple and pinks, and the sculpt of the boots are pretty cool looking there. His cape / collar here is pretty nice too, and the face mask looks great. Alright, so the head goes up. It's on a ball jointed hinge. It does get hindered around because of the cape, but he still manages to look up quite a bit. That's decent, and I will take it. I really love the sculpt on this face mask. Looking down about this much, which is still pretty good too, considering all the stuff around his neck. Left and right on the head. And a little bit of a head tilt, nothing too crazy though. Arms are going to go forward and back. They go in and out about this far. We have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. We don't get a swivel there. We'll get the swivel at the wrist with a side hinge at both hands right there. And then we get the legs that kick forward and they go back. They go in and out. Did I skip? I think I skipped the torso articulation. We get an ab crunch at the torso and a waist swivel. Anyways, back to the legs. We get thigh swivels, double jointed knees, We get a boot cut right there, nicely hidden at the shin, and then we have an ankle rock going forward, and there is the rocker on the side. So there's a rocker on the side and then a hinge going forward. I'm getting all my words messed up. Sorry, guys. Those wondering, yeah, the cape is removable. It is pegged in with our standard peg here. And if you wanted to, I mean, I guess you got to pop the head off, but you can slide it off. There goes the head. And then we'll pop the head back on. And he looks kind of weird. I don't think you want to do this. So, but in case you do, there you go. You can do that. Alright, of course, first up, I'll do the Prowler versus Prowler comparison. This is our comic base Prowler on the right side. I think it came with the Lizard Build-A-Figure, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, here is our new Into the Spider-Verse version of Prowler. I honestly do like the animated look or design a little better. Alright, and here is a comparison next to the Miles Morales figure in this wave. And next up, we have Gwen Stacy. And the tallest one, we have Peter B. Parker, and he stands taller than Prowler here by a little bit thanks to his hair. Here I'll throw in the Retro Vintage Wave Spider-Man here just for the heck of it. And from that same wave we have Peter Parker. So there's a quick look at the Marvel Legends 6-inch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Prowler figure from the Stilt Man Build-A-Figure wave. Again, friendly reminder, check out my other previous reviews of this wave if you haven't done so already. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so already, and as always, have a great day. Bye. So all in all, this figure is great. It looks good, but the arms being spread apart like that bugs me a little bit. That's the only gripe I have on the figure. Other than that, it looks phenomenal. It looks just like the character, and I do wish it did come with an unmasked head as well. That would have been cool. I do dig the briefcase with the money in it. That's a nice touch right there. But all in all, this is my least favorite. One of the 4 or 5, if you count Spider-Ham, Into the Spider-Verse figures of the wave. My number 1 might have to go to Peter B. Parker. It's just a cool looking figure. Then Miles Morales, then Gwen, and then Prowler. All of them are great, though I'm just trying to list them in order of which one I like more. Honestly, we do need a wave 2, maybe even a wave 3. We could easily get variations of the same characters in different suits or attires, and obviously we gotta get a Kingpin, the giant Kingpin with a tiny little head. That would be pretty cool. Spider-Man Noir, that would be cool. The Nick Cage Spider-Man. Again, lots of things that we are still missing from the movie. Hopefully they expand and do more. Obviously, I think the demand is there. Alright guys, that does it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.